Alrighty. Are we live? Is this good? Let's see. And it's still 720p. Okay, I give up. I'm not doing this right now. We'll fix this next stream. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Alrighty. Welcome. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Realm Divers. My name is Ramsey. I'll be the DM for this night, and welcome to our third episode. Just to let you guys know, if any of you have watched our past streams, we have, unfortunately, played a little bit more off camera. Sorry about that. We intended to stream, but it ended up not really working out. Either way. So I'll give you guys a little summary in a moment. However, I would first like to go back, since it is still early. I'd like all of our players to introduce themselves. So everyone here, hello. We'll start over on my front right over here with...
Hi guys, it's Nassim again, Solus Draco, the barbarian elf dragonborn.
Hi, I'm Karis, and I play Arisi Shella, who is a high elf fighter.
On my left here.
Hello, I'm Dane. I'm a hill dwarf soul knife. Rogue soul knife.
That makes more sense. And finally, not on camera, we have...
It is I, the Great Zoveldra, who has returned today.
Yes, he is back today. Alrighty, and I have a new coat.
Back to reality. Oh, there it goes.
Alrighty. So, last we had left off for the stream, I believe you guys had begun your travel back to Zadash, during which time you guys had set up camp for the night and continued on. Off stream, what had occurred after the Shadow Demon was on stream, correct?
The Shadow Demon was on stream.
Yes. Okay. So following the battle and the escape from the Shadow Demons, our party set up camp for the night and continued on for their next day. During travel the next day, they came across a caravan. After speaking with them for a little while, they seemed to have a couple things for sale that were interesting. One seemed to be what looked to be a gold statue of some famous bard figure that the leader of the caravan seemed to very much like. Someone named Scanlan Shortholt. I don't know who that is. And also, one of them was attempting to sell some potions to Dane over here. After a little bit of confusing and using a newfound ability from a helm that you picked up in Hupperduke, you were able to magically convince the person to sell you the statue for far less gold, under the idea that you would spread the word of this famous person. After doing so, you guys ran off in a flash. You stole the bottles out of the person's hand and left. On your way back, you guys begin to notice something slightly off with the merchandise. You quickly realized that the statue was not actually made of gold, but had been carved out of wood and painted to look like gold. And in order to adjust the weight, they had carved a hole in the bottom of it and filled it with rocks.
Ball bearings.
Yes. And for you, you were looking at the potions, and you'd seen a potion once or twice before. There isn't quite the right same glimmer to it. You realize that this caravan you came across seemed to be some kind of swindlers. This seems to have enraged Solus, if you'd like to share on that.
Yeah, so I essentially realized what had happened, and now I am, let's just say, going back to have a few words.
Yes. So I think we'll pick up with you guys on the creatures you had summoned from your fuzzy ball. From your fuzzy balls. Yes, you're from your fuzzy ball sack. And yeah, we'll pick up from there. So, the three of you are currently on the beast, leaving towards the Zash when you have just realized these things you paid 100 gold for and you stole are not real. What do we do?
So I instantly turn around and I start riding back, commanding the animals that both the Reese's and Dane are on to follow.
I had jumped off.
Right. Yes, you jumped off the beast as they were running away with you.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you're staying on the beast, following him back to the...
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So you two are lounging back with the third beast in tow with no one on it, following you. Dane, what are you doing? Are you following them or are you just letting them go
watching.
off? You're just watching from a distance? Cool. Alrighty. You're running back. And if you'll bear with me one moment. Zaveldra.
Yes.
You have been lost in an endless void for time that you have not even been able to comprehend. It's like you blink and you're not sure if it was an hour or days. Time seems to make no sense in this place. And it is kind of scary. And you begin to hear something for a second. You hear... Sage! Act! It seems to be some kind of broken up voice that's trying to push through. What do you do?
Can I tell which direction it's coming from?
So you close your eyes and you attempt to focus, trying to identify a direction. Roll me a wisdom check.
Ooh. You do wisdom check. We don't worry about it.
What'd you roll?
That one.
Oh, is that a natural?
That's a 7.
It's a
Oh, it's a 7.
It's a
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were
I forgot how plus wisdom works.
Sound on the stream. Okay. What did you roll for your wisdom check?
I rolled a 7. Is it a saving throw? I forget.
It was just a check, wisdom check, plus your modifier.
Yeah, the modifier.
So an 11, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So,
nice.
with an 11, you focus for a moment, and it's difficult to pinpoint an exact location, but you can feel a source. You feel a source inside yourself, in your own mind. Do you press into it?
I try and think about it. Yeah, yes, I try to press
You
into
press into it, and as you do, you hear zing. Ability, keen mind, unlocked. Zing. Zing. Ability has been transformed into unique skill. Great Sage, unlocked. Zing.
Huh.
Hello, Zaveldra.
Hello?
How can I be of assistance today?
Who's there?
Zing. Question not understood.
Where am I?
Zing. Question understood. You're in another realm. Realm unknown. Realm unknown. More information required.
Huh.
Please seek out Cobalt Soul.
Cobalt Soul. How? But I'm stuck here.
Zip. Problem analyzed. Will may bring you back. Will may bring you back.
Will. I try and think about my fellow companions and see if I can locate or, well...
Please
will
roll me
myself.
another wisdom check.
+15 +4.
Accurately
19.
depicted his role.
19? Fantastic. With a 19, you focus your mind for a moment. My friends. Is there a specific friend you focus on?
I think about our party leader.
Who would that be? Who do you identify as the party leader?
I would identify that
Babu.
as Solus.
Solus.
Babu.
It just appears in the abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. He just summons out of the empty space around him. I see you. Yes.
Babu's like, give me back my fucking horn.
So you focus on Solus. You focus on his presence. First, you focus on his physical appearance, but that doesn't feel much of a connection. Then you focus on his mind, his presence of who he is, his character, and as you do so, you feel a point. Notice connection established. Would you like to execute?
I'm not sure who you are, but let's do it.
Connection established. Returning home. Zoom. And as you do so, you see your mind for a moment, almost as if your brain went on autopilot, without you being able to control it. Focus in on Zveldra. And as it does so, you see his presence. You see him out in front of you, and you feel yourself begin moving towards him. Towards him, across space, as you see reality. You're floating. You see your party currently running at intense speed on animals. And you see an animal that has no one currently sitting in it. And as you do, you will yourself over there. Your eyes open. And you are currently riding on the back of, I believe it was the Axebeak you were on before? Breakbeak, sorry?
Yep.
Breakbeak you were on before? Correct. So you are on a Breakbeak right now. As you guys are going, you feel in your mind like your monster almost like try to get your attention, and you turn around and you all see Zveldra currently riding behind you, looking very confused about what's going on right now.
I get startled and I throw a dagger at him.
This time around,
He's about 60 feet from you.
This time around, it was the giant weasel, giant hyena, and breakbeak. No bear this time.
Right. Yes. What do you guys do? Zveldra just appeared out of nowhere. You guys are currently lunging at top speed towards this caravan.
Holy shit, Zveldra! Your timing couldn't have been better. I'm gonna need you, buddy.
Oh, where the fuck are we? What happened? I'm so confused.
Well, long story short, there are some very bad people we need to question. And I give him a big, very obvious wink.
Okay, I'll leave it up to Zveldra whether or not he picks up on that intention. And as you guys are rounding for it, you see now, at about 200 feet, 250, 300 feet in front of you, the caravan is still stopped. And it looks to be the guy has walked around, the one who sold you the statue, and is currently going through things as he turns up and see you guys running at breakneck speeds towards him. He jumps behind the carts, seeming to hide for cover. And then you hear someone call out, "Incoming!"
I jump off of the giant hyena.
At what distance from them?
About, I want to say, 15 feet.
About 15 feet from the first...
From the caravan.
From the first cart in the caravan. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As you jump off, I'm assuming you let the beast sort of run off to the side and out of the way.
I keep him there,
Oh,
actually.
you stop him beside you and you get
Yeah.
off. Okay,
In
no
case
worries.
I need his assistance.
I'm assuming...
Can I interject?
Yes.
I see Solus's wink and a great big smile, and I got intrigued, so I create a telepathic link with him to figure out what he wants me to do.
You feel a connection form in your mind. Let me turn the gain down a little
My
here.
friend's watching.
Feel
the stream.
bad for you poor
Oh,
guys.
sweet.
My friend Allie.
Alrighty.
So, Solus, you seem pretty happy. What's the plan?
So we got ripped off, and we're about to fuck some people up.
Ripped off? Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Well,
What's the plan?
let's just say we're gonna take some tax.
You guys are currently 15 feet in front of the caravan. Oh, wait, you're mentally
Yeah,
speaking.
mentally.
Sorry, keep going.
We're gonna take some tax for the trouble they caused us.
You know what? I think I have an idea. How
What?
does
Oh, that wasn't flat.
is that the target? As I point towards the
You see, by the way, in front of you, it looks to be about 3 carts, each with horses, as well as a couple horses to the side. Inside one of the carts, you see a kid like peek out through a window for a second, and then someone, like an adult's hand, grabs their head and pulls them back down. Like what the hell are you doing?
We're about to give this kid some parenting lessons. What did the guy? Oh, Yehudi was his name.
We are no banned. Not using that name.
Or was it Yagdi?
Yagdi, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yagdi was his actual name.
That was it.
Oh, there. Yeah, sorry, I mispronounced it.
That is not. Please move on.
So Yagdi is the person. I'm talking to Zavelja right now. Yagdi's the person who ripped us off for the ripped us off 100 gold. So let's find a place to store this in him. And I show him the wooden statue that he sold to me as gold.
He does not have a haversack.
He tried to sell this to me for 10,000 gold.
For 10,000.
He said he bought it for 5.
I look towards the caravans and I try to see if I notice any of them being empty.
Roll a perception check.
23.
Notice, all caravans seem to be operated. A voice enters your mind that wasn't present before.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Are you good there, man?
Solus sees me do a confused take back. I respond back to Solus. It seems like they're all filled with people. What's your plan?
They should have thought about that before putting themselves at risk.
This was one man's mistake.
I say, watch my back as I go down and I approach Yagdi, who's cowering.
Yagdi is literally cowering behind one of them right now. He has nowhere he can run.
Yeah, I approach him.
Yes, as you turn the corner, he goes, ah! And he turns. He goes like further around the other corner.
Yeah, as I get to him, I pick him up with my axe to his
He's
neck.
like walking backwards from you. You grab him before you can go any farther. Yeah.
Yeah, and I pick him up against the cart with my axe to his neck. And I say, "Your gold, all of it."
Roll an intimidation check using your strength bonus instead of your charisma. So, are you proficient in intimidation?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you're going to take your proficiency modifier and your strength modifier added to it.
Okay. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong dice. Okay, so that plus you said intimidation and strength. So intimidation is 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 15. 22.
22. Okay. With a 22, he's standing there. Anything you want. Anything you want. And he grabs to his side and he hands you his gold pouch on him, which has your gold in it and seemingly a little bit more.
I grab it.
You grab it.
And I store it away.
Do you look in it?
Yes, actually. This is what I fucking look in it.
Okay, you open and look in it. And inside, you do see your gold coins on top. And when you move the gold coins to the side... you put your hand in it?
Yeah.
You put your hand and move it to the side. You notice that the bottom of the pouch has some rocks in it. I won't even make you roll for this. You get the sense that that's done on purpose, simply to make it look like he may have more gold on him than he would normally. Not necessarily to try and deceive you, just as like I'm a wealthy merchant-looking person.
I see.
But it seems to have like 110 gold in it. Like
okay,
he's actually
my
broke.
gold. Okay. Yeah.
At least that's what he has on him.
Not just your gold, all the gold in all the carts from all the people.
Please, I beg of you, it's not their fault.
I don't give a shit. You put them at risk, and now they pay.
Ooh, I look at
Yeah, what do you say?
I look at Solus and I say, you know what? I have an idea. Push everyone away from that cart.
Yagdi, call everyone out of the cart I'm pushing you up against right now.
He stands. He goes knocking. some kind of like secret knock, and two of them emerge out. He says, "Everyone out now!" And you see some people begin moving out. Give me 1 second.
Tell me. There could be valuables.
Okay, you see what looks to be a human man with a drum over his shoulder to his side, who begins to walk out of the van. You see another halfling that seems to have a lute over his back, who also goes out of there with him. Additionally, you also see a female. I believe this is female. Either way, it's a half elf who seems to be dressed in relatively nice-looking clothes.
Nice clothes.
Relatively nice-looking. As someone who grew up in a noble background, you would identify this as not well-made clothes, almost like performance clothes. They're meant to look nice from afar.
Oh, disgusting! It's Adidas.
She also appears to be relatively old. And the hair is tight, held back in a very tight bun.
Grandma. It's good to see you.
And you as well.
Yeah. You wouldn't happen to have any gold in there, would you?
You can check me. And she opens her arms up to you like this.
Well, that won't be necessary. It's just that if you value the home you were just living in, you will check yourself. And if you produce nothing, then I will be forced to believe that this cart is of little value to you because, you have no gold in it.
You're saying this to the elderly lady?
Yes, I am.
Okay. She goes and she says, I don't, Kaylee! She calls out, Kaylee! And from another cart behind you, there seems to be a gnomish lady who steps out from the cart with a violin over her side to her back. And she goes, okay, what's the hold up here? And she sees you guys, as she's saying that coming up, she sees you guys out there. She goes, hello.
Hello, Kaylee. As I look down at her very short figure.
Yeah, she seems to be early, like middle-aged looking, but almost like late 20s, early 30s looking. Although for a gnome, you can tell that means she's relatively old. Not super old, but a little bit more now. She has a puff of pink hair on the front and brown hair to the sides. And she's looking at you. Sorry, what was the question you asked?
I hold up the statue of Scanlan.
Yes.
And I give it a little rattle, showing the ball bearings inside, and I say, "You wouldn't happen to know anything about this, would you?"
She leans over, looking at the other guy, the one who sold you it, who looks to be more in merchant attire, and looking as Kaylee leans over, he seems to hide it in himself, and he goes, "Samson, I told you that doesn't work."
See, he says it's worth 5,000 gold.
I apologize sincerely for.
It's what he bought it for. 5,000 gold. Now, 5,000 gold worth of a quote-unquote...
She's not even looking at you while you're saying. She's staring at Samson.
A 5,000 gold solid chunk of ornate gold and gem must be heavy, right? It must feel like 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
As I full force swing it into the side of Yagdi's head, and I say, "Does it feel like 5,000 gold?"
So Yagdi was the name he told you. She's been speaking to him with the name Samson.
I don't care for his name.
Fantastic. So you smack it over into Samson and roll a unarmored strike.
To hit or like
yeah. Samson is, by the way, a halfling. He's a little bit taller for a halfling, but he's a halfling.
So I rolled a 17 for DC, and then
by the way,
strike.
this whole time I've been like slowly walking towards them, but there's going to be a specific detail about that when you come to my turn.
Very well.
Okay, so I rolled a.
Please inform. At this point, you could have reached the card, so tell me when you're like in range, like when you would like to insert yourself.
So I rolled a 17 plus 6, so 23.
23 definitely hits. Tung! Samson immediately hits the ground. He's not dead, but he hits the ground. Do you want to roll damage?
Yep.
Fantastic. Roll damage.
Well, it's unarmored strike, so it's just 5 bludgeoning.
5 bludgeoning. Fantastic. Ugh! He's on the ground. He has a slight little bit of blood dripping from the side of his head. And Kaylee goes, "Serves you right."
As I toss, who is this hideous guy anyway? And I throw the statue to Kaylee.
And Kaylee grabs it. He's a performer, famous in Taldore.
You seem to like him about as much as I do right now.
He's means well.
I'm sure he does. As I'm sure you will, when you compensate me for the troubles that your friend...
Well,
put us
yeah,
under.
she throws the statue off to the side. As I can see, you have recovered your funds, and I believe a little bit more, haven't you?
You know, coming back here, I felt really tired and stressed.
I'm really tired with your shit. So you tell me.
The cart's and in the mind link, I say the cart's empty, Zaveldra. Go.
As he says that, I cast Bless on myself.
Give me one. Bless on yourself. Okay.
I cast Bless on myself and prepare
soon
to
as he
cast
does that-
Guiding Bolt.
Do you cast it?
No,
Yes.
but as soon as he casts Bless, that's when I show up. Right before
Okay.
he
You cast Bless. As you're casting Bless, he shows up.
Well, I don't show up. A Rexington guard shows up.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's using his for the first time.
Which
He has a
nobody would
special
have known
ability.
about.
Yes, this will be the first time. For those of you on stream, he has a dagger. That is a vestige. This dagger.
Yeah, but we know what the guard looks like.
Yes, you do. This dagger allows him to take on the form of anyone he kills. He has only killed one humanoid that I'm aware of with it, I believe, and it was a guard that a guard that had escaped from Rexentrum that he decided to kill. So, showing up for the first time in your transferred form.
Oh, what's going on here?
I look over and clearly recognize the guard.
Yeah.
But you
And-
don't know I have this ability.
I'm taken aback, but I know something's not right because I
Yeah.
witnessed you kill
Yes,
him.
but you may not necessarily identify immediately that this is Dane. Dane, I'd like you to roll me a deception. Are you trying to deceive them as well?
Yes.
Deception check.
Also,
Bro, is that a fatal mistake?
if everyone else is
Who?
in the altercation, I guess I'll come in too.
Yeah, you've been around there the whole time. You just need to start speaking.
Oh, well, I don't want to interrupt what they're saying though.
You need to tell me that you want to interject. Okay.
21.
Don't worry.
Okay. Not yet.
I rolled a
But
21.
yeah. 21? Yeah. If you guys want, you can roll insight checks to tell if this is Dane or not. You know for a
Do I
fact this
have
is
to
weird, but
choose-
if you want to know if this is
Do
Dane,
I have to choose to roll the psionic now, or do I have to? Can I wait for after their?
you can wait until after.
I rolled
based
a
after
nat
the
20
description.
plus 1, so I got the same score as him.
21? Okay, so he would beat it, but you can roll your d6 to add to it. He can choose to do it whether he succeeds or fails.
24.
24 now. Okay, so it's been raised to 24. Mark off a charge.
It is a nat 20 though.
Doesn't
Doesn't
actually
matter in
affect
this
anything
case,
for
yeah.
skill checks, unfortunately. It just makes it cooler. Yes? Insight check, anything?
I got skill issued, it's fine.
Skill issue? Fantastic.
I got 9.
9, yeah.
I got
None
a
of you know this is
spicy
Dane.
13.
None of you know this is Dane. Okay, so you show up.
Yeah.
What do? You blessed yourself. You were about to cast Guiding Bolt, and then this guard
Yeah.
emerges.
And I'm just in
Hold
a,
right there.
Yeah, I'm just in a weird position, like holding my amulet like this, and I turn around and I just stop.
And
What's going on here?
In the mind link, I say priorities. We'll deal with this later.
Agreed.
He's just some. And I look at him, and I'm like, something's not right with that. We've seen that guard before, and that guard's supposed to be dead.
I survived my injuries.
I'm talking
There's
to him
no
in his-
way.
I'm talking.
Oh, it's
to him.
in the
I'm
mind
talking-
link. My
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, let's deal with the pressing issue and get these fleas off our back, and then deal with this.
While he's saying that, I'm talking to the people at the caravan now. What's
Okay.
going on here?
Kaylee goes, oh, guard, I'm so sorry. There seems to have been a little bit of a misunderstanding. I'm just trying to calm the situation, and we'll all move on our way. It's okay.
Well, what's the situation? What happened?
There was just a bit of a misunderstanding over a transaction. We're dealing with it as it stands. I just, if you'd like to witness to make sure nothing aggressive happens, that's fine. We are trying to sell this peacefully, aren't we?
What transaction?
No.
You see,
What transaction-
Kaylee looked down and
What transaction took place? Don't waste my time. I'm an officer of Rexingtrum.
You see Calyx almost. Dranzel! And from the third cart in the back emerges out a half-orc who seems to be wearing a really ornate top hat. Give me one sec. He also has a violin to his side.
I'm also thinking in my head, I really love being in positions of power.
New kink unlocked.
This is new kink.
Oh, by the way, when I turn into him, do I keep the...
Voice?
No, not... Oh, actually, that's a good point.
I don't think so, actually.
Because your vocal cords would technically...
The idea is that it's like an illusion that's gone over you. I have to double check because it's not.
But I assume
it's an ability, not a spell. It's like a special ability, so I have to double check.
I assume if you rolled a high enough deception check, that
you
counts
rolled
towards like.
I was going to say
convincing your voices.
Exactly. You were able to replicate at least a voice similar enough to that kind of guard that no one's really questioning it. You don't sound like someone from Utherdurn right now, if that's what you mean. Yes. He has black, slicked back hair with a couple earrings around it. He's dressed in this performance attire. I'll show you guys. I'll show my players on the screen. But for any of you who has ever watched Critical Role, you already know what this guy looks like. It'll pop up in a sec for you guys. Yeah, like this.
Oh, cool.
As he comes out, he goes, "Oh, sir. My apologies for the misunderstanding. From what I've been hearing, it here's our little upshoot attempted to sell something he shouldn't have for a price he shouldn't have, and that seems to have angered these people. I must sit here and take some level of responsibility. He is my ward. What did I tell you about that statue?"
While they're talking, I'm sitting.
He's like on the ground, like. Yeah. Yes, Drizzle.
Well, tell you what.
While they're talking, I take 55 gold out of the pouch and I toss it towards Zaveldra, like as if like half the cut.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
For scamming these gentlemen, the city of Rexingtrum will charge each and every one of you 20 gold, and I have to search all of these carts for confiscated goods.
Dr. Ellis. Oh, I see. As he goes and he reaches out, my apologies for this. I understand you're just trying to do your job. And as you've shooken hands with him, you feel something in between your hands. As he goes, as someone who tends to follow the Empire to their best intent, I hope you can understand that we are just good citizens trying to do our best. And as he removes his hand, you feel a little pouch, and if you're feeling it for a minute, there feels to be some kind of gem in there. Maybe a couple little gems.
So good of you to recognize the goodness of the Empire. Always nice to see a supporter. I'm sure I don't really need to check all the carts, but a few of you should still pay the fine, so Rexingtrum doesn't get too suspicious.
Roll another deception check.
I'm going to pocket the gems as I'm doing this.
Okay, roll a deception check.
20.
Oh, thank fuck.
Tell me it's a natural one.
No, it's a 3. But
close enough.
he has a really high insight. Okay, that still was not... What did you say, 21?
20.
20, yeah, no.
Like a dirty 20, not a natural.
So he goes, yes. As you can see, that's kind of everything I have. You're free to... You know what? You're free to check our carts if you want. But we don't have much of value.
I go inside the cart that's empty first.
The first one that was opened already? You go inside the first one that was open. You look inside. There doesn't seem to be anything there.
Go inside the next one.
Are you investigating in them, or are you just looking?
Oh yeah, investigating for anything.
Okay, roll an investigation check for the first card.
Damn, I'm getting good. 19 plus 5, 24.
24, nice. You don't seem to find anything. Nothing you can see, really.
I go on to the next one. How many cards are there in total?
3.
I go into the second one.
Another investigation check.
Holy shit! 23.
You don't find anything.
God damn it. Third card. I'm using up all my luck on these rolls right now. Yeah, see? 3 plus 5, 8.
8, yeah. You don't find anything in the third card. Although as you open the door for the third card, you do see what looks to be 2 women, 2 children, and 1 man. They seem to be more commonly dressed that are sitting in there. As you open, they're like afraid. They don't know what's going on outside. They've just been hiding.
No need to worry. Just a Rexing Trim random check on these caravans. Go about your day.
Yes,
Closes
sir.
the door.
And as you're saying that, the half-orc violinist, Dr. Dranzel, walks up to you and he touches the back of your shoulder. So from Rexentrum, eh? What are you doing so far south?
Oh, well, you know, there's been a bit of problems with demons back in the city, so I've been sent out to...
What do you mean?
Well, it's all very hush-hush right now, but we've been having troubles with hordes of demons attacking the city, and I've been sent out to find a solution to the problem.
Roll a persuasion check. No.
Because I'm not really deceiving. It is kind of the
You
truth.
idiots love sharing too much information to everybody.
So I'm going to say deception simply because you're trying to convince him that you're a guard and the reason you're down here is because of that. Part of this will also probably affect whether or not he believes the part about the demons.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I really did use up all my luck. 5.
5. Give me one quick second. Fantastic. Okay. 5 you said?
5.
Yeah. As he looks at you and goes, "Oh, how interesting." And as he does so, you feel a sudden magical whoosh, and your form drops. He casts Dispel Magic.
Well, right.
And you immediately turn back into the form of Dane in front of everyone.
I
look
mind link to Zio and I'm like, now's your chance,
Oh,
bud.
this is perfect because I was just about to tell him. I was about to tell you. I look at him and I give him like a little sly grin, and I cast Arms of Adar.
Okay.
Surprise!
So you were waiting to cast Guiding Bolt as well, right? You see him cast. You see his form drop, and then immediately he's like, "Hi, Cho." Are you casting as well as you hear him doing that? Or
Yeah,
what are you
the second he says that,
You're
I
about
look
to
at
wreck this whole area.
I look at the positioning of everyone and kind of like just where Dane and Solus are in the middle. I cast Guiding Bolt to kind of create a huge
Okay,
explosion.
so as you go to cast these spells, the halfling who had the lute to his side and Kaylee turn and go counterspell both of them. What level was your spell?
Level 1.
Does not happen. What level is Arms of Adar?
Spells.
Also, I want to pull out my bow. Am I standing kind of further back than that?
First level.
Yep, done. Does not happen. They both look at you, and there's this sudden purple energy that emerges from Kaylee's bowstring and from the point where he plucks his lute, emanates, and as your spell's beginning to cast, it grabs onto them, shattering the energy you formed around your hand, and that was about to emerge out of you.
Even though I had Bless?
Doesn't matter.
If it was level 2, would
As that all happens, the half-elf singer goes, I'd like you all to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, well, he's fucked.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
just
just
rolled
did
in that one.
If I used the level 2 spell, would it have gone?
And for those of you who are watching at home and know
19.
about this troop, they are not the same in my world as normal
Sorry,
critical roll.
I thought I rolled in that one. It was actually an 11. When I picked it up, it was actually an 11.
I got a 19.
19,
So an
11,
11 plus...
Saving throw.
wisdom save, right, for you?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
So it's only a +1. I got an 18
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
1.
Yeah, 11. Just an 11.
11,
15.
15,
2.
2. Okay.
Oh,
So
damn.
the three of you, the three of you get entranced in the sound of this voice, and you become stunned currently, so you're incapable of taking any actions.
I go.
You're just sort of stuck in like in a trance.
Who?
I go
Us
into a.
three?
You three.
I go
Okay.
into a fit of rage, and as I do, I roll to see what type of wild magic it is.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, they're fucked. They're fucked. They're fucked.
حبيبي هلا بتشوف. Sorry, I just need to see what
Oh, man, I should have just taken the gems and left. Why do I get greedy?
This is somehow on you again, to be fair.
Wild search.
Me?
Magic infuses one weapon of your choice that you are holding until your rage ends. The weapon's damage type changes to force and it gains the light and thrown properties. With a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If the weapon leaves your hand, the weapon reappears in your hand at the end of the current turn. Great. I choose my flaming great axe, which is flaming. And yeah, so pretty much I look at the what did she say when she disbanded their spells?
Which one?
But Kaylee.
Kaylee, she went, no way.
And I say, no way this, as I full force swing at her body.
At her.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit. Okay, I did not have all of this ready like this.
6, 18, 24.
24 hits.
So then I roll my d12 and d8.
Ooh.
So 8. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I go 8 plus 6 4 plus 2 and the it's no longer a regular weapon, it's now a force weapon apparently.
Yeah, it does force damage instead.
Yeah.
That's all that means.
Lucy, did you add this to your thing just now? Because that's when you hit.
No.
Okay.
That's something else. It's 4 plus 2 for the hit plus my fire.
Is it my turn next?
And then
I have an idea.
okay, so I dealt 20 points of damage.
20?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Shing! You cut a big gash over the front of her as she holds it and she reaches out. Hi. She grabs her violin string and hits it along the side. Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
16 plus 1, 17.
Does not succeed.
Yeah.
Sorry, roll again. You have advantage technically.
17 plus 1, 18.
Shit.
Every DM hates you.
That's not perfect. A lot of people would have lost to that.
To 18? No. For a saving throw, I really need to fix your understanding of the numbers in this game.
Probably.
Like you have no concept, truly. 20 is perfect. You know that, right? 20 is like perfect.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So she attempted to cast the spell Dominate Person. And you resisted it.
Do I though?
Damn, I'd cry personally.
I want to cry. Because I want them to get out of this battle. As that fails, she goes, shit. And yeah, that was the end of your turn, I believe, right? Technically speaking.
Yeah, and I
That was
dealt
the end
damage,
of
so
your turn.
rage is still active.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So she looks over and she goes, Dranzel! And you were stunned for your turn, so your turn skipped. You were stunned for your turn, so your turn skipped. You were stunned for your turn, so your turn skipped. But all three of you roll wisdom saving throws again, as she is the siren is still singing. Well, not siren, but she is still singing her song.
I mind linked
While
the...
stunned, am I allowed to use
No, you can speak with your telepathic bond, I will say, but it's like difficult.
Oh, okay.
She's fucked.
I still have... Wait, do I not get to control my animals on my turn?
13.
3 of them are active.
Okay, give me one sec. 13? Nope.
24.
Okay, you succeed, you break it, but your turn is over. It's at the end of your turn you roll it. So your turn's over. But you're on your next turn you'll be good. And for you?
Oh, sorry, what was
Wisdom
it?
save?
Oh, wisdom save. Okay. Are you serious? 4.
You guys are still
Am I
stuck.
am I allowed to attempt the telepathy?
What would you like to say?
I was gonna try to communicate with the who's stunning us right now.
The woman who's singing.
Yes, communicate with her and try to distract her by speaking like straight up dark abyssal into her mind.
So, when you use your telepathic bond, you don't actually communicate with language. You communicate with thoughts and ideas, and it's expressed in the language that they know.
Okay.
So you can't mentally speak to her in abyssal.
I'm gonna keep that in
Okay.
mind.
Cannot.
You can't because of the way your ability works.
Right. But you can.
I have to double check. I think yours is described the same way. Or it
Mine-
expresses. Does it require them to know the language in order for you to speak with them? If it doesn't, then no.
You don't need to share a language with
Yeah,
the
then
creature
no.
for it
It's
to
the same
understand.
as his.
But the
Okay.
creature must be able to understand at least one language.
A language, yes. Because the idea is that you speak to it and it gets translated into the language you
Yeah.
understand.
Fuck.
Okay.
So you
I
can
guess-
speak in abyssal, but she'll just hear common.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Never mind. Yeah,
It's like the
no-
translator implants that they have in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, but ooh, I tried to telepathically tell everyone something.
No, but I still
You can still communicate.
I still telepathically communicate to her,
Yes.
and all I say is, "What's that behind you?"
Ooh.
Creepy.
Deception check with disadvantage.
18.
Ooh, double 18.
What? Plus 2, 20.
Okay.
Okay.
She continues singing. She looks behind and looks back.
Oh, I was hoping somebody would be able to do something while she did that. Fair enough.
At least that's what she does on her turn. Yes, but however, yes, you can do with you can control your monsters, Nissim.
Yep. So, and that counts. What does that count
That's
as?
their turn.
Oh, that's their turn?
Okay, so the way it works for the controlling... Sorry, because this is the first time we're doing it in combat.
Yeah.
You give them a command.
Mm-hmm.
I attempt to I control the creatures to follow that command to the best ability.
So I command them all to finish off Kaylee and tear, like...
Finish off Kaylee.
Yep.
Would I be able to?
Is that the exact thing you say?
Like, to kill her.
Kill Kaylee.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Oh,
can we-
actually...
Can we get the chat?
Well,
I have them all...
it's a.
I have them...
Fake
because
oh,
Kaylee's still, like...
That's Zach.
It's kind of like a bird.
But since technically
So-
my turn was also skipped, can I telepathically tell everyone something before it's his turn again?
Well-
Sorry, say it again.
Oh, can I telepathically tell everyone stuff before it's his turn again?
For 1 second. Like, you do not have a lot of time to speak here.
Oh, I was gonna say, get ready to run.
Okay. Yeah, you guys all hear... well, you can only mind link with one person, right? Or two?
I'm
I'm pretty sure it's only one person at a time.
any creature I can see within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, but you have to spend a bonus action or an action to engage the mind link, right? Because you can't speak to 3 at the same time. Can you?
It doesn't say anything against it.
Pass it.
There you go.
Oh, okay. If you want to give them the ability to speak back, that requires an action.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So so you guys all hear
yeah.
Zaveldra say, "Get ready to run."
So, I command instead, because Kaylee's still under me and severely wounded, so I command all of my...
Well, she isn't. She's wounded, but she's not hurting that much.
You said a deep gash going across her body.
I never described her as looking bad, though. Keep that in mind.
Okay. So she has a lot of health.
She also cast a spell that attempted to control your mind, which you know is relatively high, something that no one here is capable of doing.
Fair enough. I have all the animals charge the person singing.
Okay! So they all start running right at her. I will... You're gonna make me open up the sheets for all 3 of these fucking animals. I am regretting giving you that item now.
Well, you didn't give it to me. I rolled for it.
Oh, that's right, you did.
It was meant to be.
I remember I rolled like a 71, and it happened to be the 71st item.
I wonder what else you can
I
find.
want a bag of tricks.
Well, I asked actually. I said, "What would a 17
a
have been?"
bag
And he
of
said a shield
dicks.
+1.
Oh. I think this is more useful because it's free transportation.
Yeah,
And
basically.
they can
So
see
we'll
you.
always be able to transport.
Oh, the other
Trans.
thing is though, I think they only have 1 health or something.
No, they have like, they each have their own individual health bar.
What was it called again? The item? I forget.
10 bag of tricks.
Bag of tricks.
Yeah, you did kind of give this guy an OP weapon.
Okay.
Was I able to pull out my bow before I was like
You can take it as a free action.
Okay, because I remember I asked before, but then I got put under the.
Yeah,
thing
you said
that
it's
didn't let
free
me take
actions when you
actions.
have nothing in your hand, then you pull it out for the first
Yeah,
time.
that's my. So you have an axe beak and a giant hyena,
And a giant weasel.
and a giant weasel. Okay. I am fighting with the speed of my computer that has a million tabs open.
Well, this is a good time to mention that we are working on a schedule. We don't have any days yet, but we are gonna be working on that, and hopefully soon we'll have like a specific day of the week.
For consistency.
Yeah, and a specific time. But for now, we are not sure.
Though in new news, we have a green screen now.
Yeah, for anyone who's watching our previous ones, you may have noticed we got a little decor back here. I will not contest to the quality of it for now, but it works for now.
Yeah.
We're slowly getting things together. Wanted to make sure we're making more content for you guys, though.
Yeah. Also, I think we
Okay.
might have mentioned this before, but we're having a stream on Halloween.
Yes, Halloween's going to be our big first mainstream. It'll take place probably when the party's in Zadash. We're going to have some guest people coming to play with us that day.
Mm-hmm.
Should be pretty fun, so please come join us that day.
We will be in costume.
Yes, we will all be dressed up fully in costume. I will not look anything like myself. I'll have a bald cap and full black paint on. I'll be dressing as Babu.
The demon.
Our
Yes,
beloved
the
Babu.
beloved demon of this party for some reason. uh,
And we're all dressing up as our characters.
Yeah.
yeah. The guests will just be dressing up.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so first one does not hit. Second one hits. Yes. And third one misses. So that means the giant hyena hit. Oops. Okay. As you're going at her, she's continuing saying, "Oh!" like dodging out of the way, and then when they go, "Oh!" She succeeds. And she's continuing to sing as this hyena has taken a gash out of the side of her. Ah!
Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck! Yeah.
And,
That's the end of their turn.
yeah.
Then it goes back to all the other guys' turns, because they haven't done anything yet this turn. It went them, then you guys. Skip their turns. You did your beast's turn, now it's the rest of them.
Oh,
Again.
I guess.
Alrighty. So, let me go back over to here. Alrighty, first up, Elsmer, who's currently singing. She hits something on her side. Seems to be some kind of amulet she has, and it glows for a moment. And you see the bite on her side seal up a little bit.
Ooh. My future vestige takes interest in that.
And then that would be all she can do for her turn. Then the guy with the lute, he is going to cast May the Light Lose Sight, and as he does so, a black orb of pure darkness emanates around, exploding around all of you guys. You are all blind and cannot see.
Ooh.
And as Linus goes, he goes, "Run!" No! As he says that,
Kaylee's still under my boot, by the way.
You did not say you were grappling and holding her down. That would require a check separately, and you did not have the action to do that.
I see.
Instead, you chose to hit her. If you wanted to hold her in place, you should have done that instead.
Okay, fair enough.
So, with that, you feel Kaylee's presence move out from you. And hold up.
Let me guess, they pants us all.
Wait, why
Finally,
can they see in the darkness?
Not necessarily.
It's because they have Babu with them.
Babu the Betrayer.
You're really making me go through a lot of shit here. Oh yeah, she can't cast that. Fuck. Too many things require line of sight. Okay. Oh, this might work though. I believe this one only requires that you can hear her. Okay. She steps back and seems to leave out of your range. If you would like, technically speaking, you can take an attack of opportunity. It will be at disadvantage.
Sure.
You're blind, so it's not going to be easy to hit her.
Just one second. Can I go reckless on it?
You can't because it's going reckless. I believe is on your turn. I don't believe.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't believe you can do that as a reaction.
Can
I
I
have to
use
double check.
Can I use any of my weapons as a reaction?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
anyone. Well, currently you have your axe out.
Okay, but I can still.
You don't have the time to stow a weapon and take out
Yeah,
another.
I'm not.
Okay.
I just in a 15-foot cone blow.
Also, did you use two-handed with your axe when you hit her, or one?
Two.
Two-handed. Okay, so your hands are
Yeah,
two-handed, right?
I still can use my fire breath though.
Yes, you can.
So I just don't really have to
Oh,
aim
sorry,
that.
fire breath. You can't use that as a reaction. Your fire breath. It has to be a weapon.
That is a weapon. It's a breath
No,
weapon.
It is no. That's not how that works.
It's called a weapon.
You can take a melee weapon attack. That's how it works, dude. No. You can't use your breath weapon as a reaction.
Well, so what would the breath weapon be like classified as a magic?
It's an action. It's a magical
Okay.
effect.
Okay, magical effect.
Okay, then I swing the axe.
Okay, roll to hit with disadvantage.
Okay, so that is a 17. 11 plus 6.
A 17. Yeah, no, it has to be on your turn for reckless. 17. Sing. Ah! You seem to have strike. Actually,
I need to
no,
roll-
you
I need
don't.
to roll for
Shield.
damage? Don't I need to roll for damage?
I would say that, except as you go to slice at her, sing! You feel yourself knock off some kind of barrier, and she goes, "Not today!"
What? Explain.
You don't know how it works. You're blind.
She used an action, so she
She
can
used
just...
a reaction spell called Shield. You don't know much about magic, man.
Sure. Okay.
So she used Shield, increasing her AC and barely blocking it out. She not barely gets out of the way. As it happens,
Not today.
Buddies are moving. Okay. As that has all happened, you all hear a voice emanate. Truly, I apologize for the poor performance today. However, we will be taking our leave. Troop! Get out of here! And you start hearing footsteps as everyone seems to be running, and you hear the voice of the siren begin to dissipate as she seems to be running as well.
I still have.
And that is the end of their turn. It is now your turn for Solus.
Can I see?
You're currently blind. You're in some kind of cloud of darkness. You cannot see anything.
Okay. Well, do I know the direction I was last looking?
Yes, you were last standing beside the cart looking forward towards the back of the other two carts. There's a 5 foot to your left. There's a break between the carts that you could try and go through if you want, or you can move backwards towards where the rest of your party is.
And do I sense the cart leaving?
No. Not the one, at least not the one beside you, and you don't hear any other ones leaving.
Okay. Do I hear the direction they're running?
You don't hear a specific direction. You hear a bunch of footsteps moving in many directions.
I use the mind link to ask Zaveldra if he hears the direction they went in.
Okay, well, he can't respond until his turn.
Oh, he can?
He can respond a couple sentences, but he won't be able to process the information you just said until it's his turn.
Okay.
Like, he won't be able to check.
Well, I assume the direction that she ran in based on the not today that she said when she deflected the shield. Because
Well, she was right in front of you when that happened, and then she continued running in a direction. Like, she was in your range, she was about to leave, you struck at her, she blocked it, not today, and then she ran off.
Okay, so I throw my axe in the direction that...
You just blindly throw your axe.
In the direction that I think they went in.
Okay, roll an attack with disadvantage. There will be a negative modifier on top of this, because you have no idea the direction they even ran.
Okay, well, 15. And then to hit with the axe is +6, so 21.
That doesn't hit, actually. The shield maintains until her turn.
I wasn't aiming it at her, per se. I was aiming it at the group of people running.
Okay. Roll a d8.
1.
Yeah, as you throw it, you essentially just throw it straight along parallel with where the carts are. Sing! Your axe is gone. You don't know if you hit something or not. You didn't hear anything.
So does it teleport back to me?
No.
Yeah, it does.
No. Where does it say that?
My axe teleports back to my hand.
Where does it say that?
Under the fucking...
The ability you have allows you to throw it.
And it comes back to me.
It appears back in your hand. That's part of the ability?
Yes.
Okay, you didn't say that when you were explaining the ability.
Yes, I did.
You said it has the light and throw
Didn't I
property.
say it comes back to me?
He didn't mention it.
Okay. Fantastic. It comes back to you then.
Damn right it does.
Okay, so they're all running away.
Okay. So...
That's the end of your turn. Zaveldra,
Um,
you are also in darkness and blind.
Do I not control my animals at the end of my turn?
You can issue a command, and then on the beast's turn, they will follow the
Okay.
command.
Just
Am
as the
I-
last thing before
What
his-
do you issue as the command?
Follow them. Like, chase them down and hit whoever you can hit.
Okay.
am I able to, like, remember my position compared to, like, where all the carts were and everything?
Roughly,
Hmm.
plus or minus 5 feet or so, at least to
Okay.
the cards.
Do I know, or could I tell which direction they ran away from based on?
Perception check.
I didn't get a perception check.
$20.
20? Not exactly, unfortunately. You hear a set of footsteps going out to the left, you hear a set of footsteps going out to the right, and there's a missing set.
Okay, in that case, I shout out to everyone, Ooh, actually.
Oh, sorry, missing. There's a couple more footsteps that are like left or right accordingly.
Okay. I cast. It's guidance that lets me speak louder, right?
No, thaumaturgy.
Oh,
It's a
right.
cantrip, and
Yeah.
that it does the whole like
Make
Minister
it-
of Magic thing where he makes his
Sonoris
voice
is
louder.
the name of the
Sonoris,
spell.
thank you.
Yeah. So, since I kind
Please
of
stop
like
pressing that
vaguely remember where all the carts were, I guess that like the range of this like dark shadow blindness thing can't be that large, so I run directly behind me.
Okay.
To where-
As you run back about 10 feet or so, eventually you come out of what looks to be a large sphere of darkness that has encased everyone. And the sphere of darkness is covering your entire line of sight over most of the way, like in the direction of where they ran. So you can't.
so
even
I
see.
don't see them.
Not from this position. You can, if you move, you can move around either to the left or to the right, and try and look out.
Once I've come out, I cast thaumaturgy to yell at like my party members to come into my direction.
Okay, you guys all hear Isabella
Yep.
calling out for you to come to him. You two, please roll me your wisdom saving throws.
Oh my god.
12.
4.
Oh, sorry. Actually, neither of you. You don't need to roll wisdom saving throws. My bad. She has left the range, so you guys no longer are stunned.
Okay.
Dane, what do you do on your turn?
I'm still encased in darkness, I assume.
Yes.
Um,
Not unfamiliar to you.
I mean, you all heard my voice and the direction where I said.
Yes, that would be. It'd be behind you,
Yeah.
back for all
Yeah.
of you, pretty much.
And I
Okay.
basically just.
I
like,
run
come to
behind me towards the voice.
Okay. You run behind him, merging out of the darkness. You see Zaveldra standing there.
Are we still in combat?
Not really.
Okay, so I go
They
towards,
seem to have been running. You don't know where right now.
I go towards the Veldra, and I just look around.
Roll a perception check.
11.
You see nothing from this point right now.
I'm going to do basically the same thing. Follow the direction of the voice.
Get out
Yeah.
and then try and look around and see if you see anyone.
Yeah.
Perception check.
16.
You don't see anyone.
Okay.
I run in the opposite direction they do.
Run to the. So you run away from Zaveldra.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You run. It takes you about 15 feet, 20 feet of movement to get out. You emerge out, and I'm assuming you're looking around.
Yep.
Perception check.
17.
17. You don't see a person, but off to your left to the side, for a moment, you see a sudden flash of light that then disappears.
Of course.
Like, where you guys are, you're out in plains that seem to be slowly, like, I don't know how, I forget what the term is, but essentially it's like the hills are slowly, like, going up and down the edge.
Alright.
And it seems to be just passed over the edge of the hill to the left of you, past,
Hilly-
like, tree or two that's,
hilly plains
in this
biome.
area.
Whatever. They were too pussy to fight, so let's just loot their cart before they come back for them.
Fantastic. And actually, also the beasts, they came out of the darkness, and we're looking around, and they're confused. They don't know where to go. So after a moment or two of you guys saying this, eventually the darkness disappears. The carts are all there, and the back cart that had the two women with the children and the one it still has the door closed.
I activate magical awareness as I open the cart.
You activate magical awareness, and as you open the cart, you were about to open the door before you stop and look, as all three of the carts are emanating a magical aura. And in terms of aura, you get illusion. For this third cart, you get illusion, evocation, and abjuration.
I realize
Evocation is elemental magic, things like fire or ice or whatever, and abjuration is protection.
I say that to I relay what
And
I see.
illusion.
I relay that what I see to Zio and asks what he can make of it. What do you make of these carts that have abjuration, conjuration, illusion?
I try and understand what like those mean.
Roll Arcana check.
Unfortunate. 11.
11. Just unsure of effect. Illusion means maybe something is not as it seems.
Thank you,
At this point, I've kind of gotten like used to it. I'm like, okay.
You're not used to you thinking about something having a response back as a voice in your mind.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
I'm like, okay, thanks. I in my head, and then I relay back to Solus. If I had to guess, they were using these spells to help deceive you guys when you were buying the items.
Okay.
I
Sure.
think. However, are the horses still connected to them?
Yes, they are.
I say we open all of the doors cautiously, make sure there's nobody inside, and take the carts and run.
Are there any
Sure.
windows on the carts?
Yes, however, on the inside of them there are curtains that are blocking out the windows.
Okay, so I open the third door of the cart, like the third cart, while magical awareness is active.
Okay. Where is everyone standing? Just so I know.
Well, great.
So, from my vision of the map, we have cart here, cart here, cart here. This is where Solus
The carts are in a
is.
straight line.
Oh, they're in a straight line?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Solus is here. We're, like, standing around over here.
So you guys are like 20 feet away from Solus.
Yeah, pretty
all
much.
staring at him as he walks up to the car. Cool. Roll a dexterity saving throw, Solus.
With advantage. 18, 15, but it's dexterity, so 18, 21.
Okay, you only take half damage.
Okay. Should have figured that.
Actually, what is... Hold up. I should be looking... Hold up.
Jesus Christ.
Actually,
You didn't check for traps. Yeah?
For
Actually, I did.
reference, would that singing be technically psychic or no?
Not psychic damage.
Because I have resistance to psychic, but that's all. it
That's
says, so.
specifically for psychic damage.
Oh,
This is
okay.
this is a psionic effect.
Oh, okay.
Not even. It's not even psionic, really. But I see what you're saying. No.
Yeah.
Uh,
I like how speed is measured in distance.
حبيبي في كنت نوزني شيء.
oh wow, that's way more damage than I thought it was. Okay, give me a sec.
في أنينة
Good thing I have heal. Good thing.
في أنينة شيء أزرق اسمه cotton candy pop shop على الباب
Okay.
على الجنب.
Fuck.
فيك تقوم من ورا الكنبة يا زلمة.
That's fine.
Okay,
Fuck,
so you would take 24 points of fire damage. However, that is reduced to 12
And I'm resistant to it, so it's reduced to 6.
to 6. Yes. And as you guys watch, as a giant fireball explosion radiates from the cart, exploding and destroying both that cart, the horses, the cart in front of it, and 2 horses, leaving one cart with 2 horses in the front.
And I stand there, unfazed.
as the flames come down.
I just see like this holding the remnant.
Yeah. You see his hand out, holding what's left of a handle, just standing there, hair back, scorch marks.
Do we at least have? Do we at least have well done horse to eat?
Yeah. He tries to go for the horse jerky.
Sure.
Store the horse jerky.
And Zio, in your mind, you hear, that must have hurt.
That shit's hickory smoked, bro.
We got cooked horse.
We got kicked horse, bro.
You guys get narrator's opinion.
Karis
now.
is now
Inside.
So anyways, I look at the wreckage with magical awareness, and I'm like,
Yeah. Also, with the magical awareness, you would notice. Well, the magical awareness lasts for 2 turns, I believe, right?
yeah, but
Okay,
you
so that
like
was
went
one
to
tu-
like 4 other people before you let
No,
me
no,
say what
I
I
know,
was trying to do.
I know. So you open the door. I'm not saying that was all simultaneously.
Yeah.
You charge your 1 turn. You open the door. Now you have 1 last turn with the magic awareness. The magic of the 2 carts is gone.
No more magic.
So is the carts.
Well, now that everything is expansive open area, do I see
there's
it?
one
Like
more
it's
cart
all
left.
just rubble on the
There's
like,
one more
spread
cart
around.
left.
There's
Yeah.
one more cart left. You do still feel a presence of illusion coming from it. And you see no one in the plains
I'll
around
go to
you.
that cart. He took the hit
No
on
one?
that one.
You don't see anyone or anything from
He
the
took
magical
the-
awareness other than that.
No,
He took the hit on that
I was
one.
mainly seeing if there were any magical objects that were like.
He took the hit on that
But
cart.
I will
so I'll
say,
go
you
to
do
this.
take note. Wasn't there a woman and 2 children and a guy in
Yeah.
that cart?
So he took the hit on that cart. I'll go to the next one.
Oh, interesting.
Do we see fried woman?
No.
Okay.
Damn.
So I go to the
Or
last,
child.
I go to the last
Damn, I
cart.
wanted child jerky.
That's what I said.
Nassim, you can't say that.
And now you know why there's warnings on our Twitch stream.
So
Yes.
I go to the last cart. Since he took the hit on this one, I'll go to the last cart and I open the door.
Okay, you go over, and the door was actually already open. It had been left open when you searched in the first place.
I
You
look
go
inside.
inside. It looks exactly the same as it did before.
Oh, so the third
Do I
cart
have-
wasn't left open from when he searched inside.
However, one odd note to take as well. The 2 horses in the front of the cart haven't reacted.
Oh,
Free horses.
They're
no.
still doing the same sort of look.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here. Is there a way that I can like magic fuck off?
Dispel magic would be the spell you're looking
Oh, yeah,
for.
do I
I
have it?
don't know if you have it. Also, you need to be selecting your spells at the beginning of each morning,
Wait, that's right.
not
Let me see if I
just
selected
not just using every spell in your list.
it. Yeah, no, I have like
Is this the cart that I would have
30s.
previously seen the child and the?
No, all the child and everything that was all in the back cart.
Okay. I
you said-
just look?
What was it called?
Dispel magic. I don't remember what spell it is. What spell level it is. I don't think you have it.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Can I just look around for anything suspicious in the cart?
You look around now that you have some time and you can really like get around and start digging and roll an investigation check again if you want. Anyone assisting with this?
I use my.
Yeah, you can walk over with your sight.
ML.
As you're walking over with your sight, this is the like at the end of
Not
this. It's
20.
falling away. Fantastic. As you're walking away, you notice the energy that you thought was the cart is actually through the cart, and you look around, and the illusion seems to be coming from the 2 horses in the front. And you also take note of a slight presence as the doors open, a slight presence of illusion in the floor of the cart. Just as Dane goes and feels, he's like, "There's something here," and you press, and the illusion disappears, and you see now what looks to be some kind of like trap door, and you open it, and it seems to expand. There seems to be some kind of like expanse down.
This might be where they left too.
This is like
It's
the
black.
hut.
It's dark.
This is the hut all over again.
I take out one of the dagger that comes my shadow dagger when it comes back to me, and I drop it to see how far it
You
would
drop
go.
it. It does not come back.
Stop using the thing that you need to come back to check to see if things come back, man.
Do you put your hand in the hole?
Hello?
You don't even hear an echo.
We need to be on our way to Zadash, like
This
right
is a
now.
cart on the ground, right?
Oh,
Can
as-
somebody look under the cart? Is
It's
this thing-
flat.
It's flat on the
While
ground?
this is happening, I use the power. I use my random power.
You
of
do
animal
detect
handling.
at the end of it. You did detect illusion, enchantment, and I don't know what the right spell for this would be.
Spatial.
Kind of, but there's
Spatial
no. I
magic.
don't. I'd have to look up what the
Yeah,
maybe
probably can.
abjuration. Abjuration tends to deal not only with defense but also dimensional stuff. So yeah.
Oh, I use my random skill of animal handling to to figure out what the fuck's wrong with the horses.
So you attempt to go walk up and pet the horse, and as you do, your hand goes through it.
I'm like, fuck.
That explains why the cart didn't move.
Yeah.
They're holograms.
But the
I
cart's
s-
real. I'm
Wow.
like,
The card is real.
What's a hologram?
I step out of the cart. I step out of the cart and I ask
Hold the
Solus,
iPhone 14.
Nassim, Sol, pay attention.
You
I
feel
have
an
Solus,
itch on
yeah.
your neck.
I ask Solus and Zaveldra to help me push over the cart.
Like knock it over.
Like literally just push it over. I want to see what's under it.
You can see under the cart. Like it has big ass carriage wheels. Like you can lie down and go
Oh
underneath
yeah,
the
that's
cart.
what I was trying to do before.
Yeah, you
I
go
bet.
under and it's flat, just a normal bottom of a cart, wooden.
What the
Dane's mind is breaking right now.
You've seen this before.
Let's just go to Zadash.
But before, it was like he walked through and he teleported somewhere. This is like TARDIS almost, where it's like, why, where, that doesn't compute. It's pure non-Euclidean geometry.
Okay.
Ooh, verbs.
I know.
How about this? Well, we can't actually use the horses. They're illusions.
Ooh, I have.
Azar would be proud of me.
Am I feeling that itch?
Oh, yes. Very much so. All you want to do is shove your hand in that hole.
That's what she said.
It was implied.
Fuck
Thank
it.
you.
Cannonball!
You jump. Okay,
Are
the
you
hole is not
stupid?
big enough for you to jump into.
Thank fuck.
Oh, and by the way, that itch, that's what she gave you. After
Okay.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's leave the crabs for later.
I very carefully, like, when I say very carefully, I'm like waiting for the slightest hint of like.
Sure. As your
Something.
hand enters, you feel it's like you have the normal temperature of outside. As you put it in, it's almost like it's perfect room temperature when you put your hand in. And as you do, sing, the blade appears back in your hand.
I feel around. Is there anything there?
You feel there's an edge, a perfectly smooth edge, and you feel around, and then you feel the bottom, and there's a bottom of it. You feel to be some kind of sack there.
I grab the sack.
Oh my.
You pull the
bro.
sack up, and it seems to be jingling, and it's relatively large.
I open it.
Open it. Inside there is a variety of gold, gems, miscellaneous like jewelry.
Jackpot.
You see a few different individual coin purses. You get the sense that this is like a long time of them collecting things from other
Okay.
people they may have
So
stolen
I
from
literally,
or
how many
swindled.
coin purses are in there? Would you say those individual ones?
The
you're talking
individual
about?
ones outside of the gold that's just also in the sack is maybe like 3 or 4 coin purses.
So why don't
Okay,
you
so I step
investigate?
out of the cart. Who wants gold? I throw a coin purse at fucking Solus. I throw a coin purse at Horisis.
I catch it and I
throw a coin
toss.
purse at Zaveldra.
I catch it and I toss it back and I say like I toss it back to him saying like why don't you count how much there is so we can like count an even split.
I want to open mine.
Actually,
Okay.
while he does that, I
me
go
do
inside the cart and jump in.
D100? Oh,
Bro, it's not that deep. Like it's not.
Yeah, I know, but like
So-
if he can't fit, his fat ass can't
Yes.
fit. So, but I can.
Can I count it just so I know
No,
how much
you,
to
no,
add?
no one
Oh,
can.
no one can fit. It's like a
You
small
know what?
square.
If you want, you can try to squeeze yourself in.
Like I just put my head in to kind of see if I can see anything in there.
Sure, you put your head in.
Okay, I go back out.
You can't breathe.
Do I see anything?
and
though?
it's pitch dark in there.
31.
So can I count the gold just so I know what to add to my inventory? I want to keep track.
Give me a second first. So you
Are you
open
not
your
gonna
you
split it
open your
first?
pouch. 31.
No, I need to know how much
You
there
find
is.
31 gold pieces in there.
Mike, you don't add it to your
Okay.
inventory and
Uh,
then
Zavel-
split.
Zaveldra,
what
do you
did
open your
split
pouch?
from that 1,000 that you got?
I
Yeah,
I
that's
throw
when you
it
killed
I throw it
someone.
back to
This was my
Throw it back
idea.
to Dane.
Dane, and I agree with Solus. I'm like,
Okay,
yeah, let's do that.
fantastic. So 31 gold was in that pouch. You now have 2 pouches in there, as well as the rest of the gold, jewels,
Okay.
whatever's in there. So are you gonna open up the 2 small satchels first?
Yeah, I empty the pouches into the main like pile.
Okay, roll me 2 D100s.
Come on, Dane. Use your advantage.
First,
You wanna roll high.
43.
43. One
But
of them drops
do I
43
even-
gold pieces in.
Do I even get a psionic on these things? This
No,
doesn't make a
no,
difference.
not on this.
I'd be adding like at most 6
This is
gold.
a random table. No.
Yeah.
This no.
What's a 10 and 2? I guess it's 12.
Yeah, 12. So you add
So-
another 12 gold pieces into
Okay,
the
so
back.
43,
Damn it! I was
12.
hoping you'd get over 50. Okay, keep going.
And
Like-
so I add that to the sack.
Yeah, add that to the
I'm
sack.
gonna count all of it now.
Okay, all together now. Okay, just in gold and platinum pieces, you find 660 gold pieces plus the gold that I just told you before.
So 660 plus 43 plus 12, 43 plus 12, 55.
You're at 715.
So
715.
715.
715 gold.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then from the gems
You're talking about the
what?
ones in the sack or the ones I got
in
off
the
person?
big sack, not the person.
Okay,
In the
the
we're
big
just talking the big sack
gems.
first. We'll do that after.
Okay.
From the big sack, Zaveldra, I'd like you to roll me a d4.
Oh.
You want to roll low.
Okay. Okay, this is the D4. Come on.
Psionic
Come on.
power.
Psionic power. Psionic
all the
power.
times you roll
Psionic
shit,
power.
all the times you roll.
One! Go! My unluck!
You're in
It was all the-
Easy, the psionic power!
Can
The
his
psionic
nat
power!
20s be nat 1s?
Inside, okay, you find one relatively large diamond.
I shove it up my ass.
Is this a pack?
Wait, you did that for
Pouch I threw
necromancy, to
Yeah,
bring
no,
back
no, this
the dead.
is the big.
Oh, yeah,
pouch.
true.
Sorry.
Oh my
You
gosh.
find this. He rolled for it. I'm just spreading out the
Yeah.
rolls because this is
Okay.
party loot.
Okay.
You find
That's
a
right,
diamond,
Party loot.
and while you're not 100% sure, it's worth about 250 gold. The diamond.
Like, should I add diamond to inventory? Or should I add 250 gold?
Diamond. Everything for the gems and stuff. It's specifically a 250 gold
Right.
diamond. And if you remember anything about your level 3 spell, Resurrection, requires a 200 gold diamond, I think, to do it. Double check that for you. You would understand that that's coming up. Either way.
Okay.
Yes, and then on top of that, you also find 81 gold worth of various rubies.
So
Small.
So
pieces of ruby.
715 plus 81. Am I counting the diamond?
You do
or-
not. You have to do not add it to your gold amount. These are 81 gold worth of small rubies.
Okay, hang on. Let me-
Yeah, but when we're talking the distribution, like for
Are you guys going to distribute little pieces of rubies to each other?
Well, no, we're accumulating the sum and then breaking it up into what we.
What I'm
assume
saying
the
is the
distribution
rubies. You can't just You can't just be like it's gold now. It's rubies.
How about I use the power of transmutation?
That is a high level spell you do not have. And even with that spell, I don't think you could do what you're trying to do here.
Yeah,
Okay,
probably
hang on.
would.
I want to make sure I'm doing everything correctly.
Okay, I'm having a skill issue. Where's my resurrection power?
Additionally, you do
You
find.
don't have it yet.
Oh,
additionally, you do also find one bracelet in there.
Ooh,
Of
I wear the
un-
bracelet.
You wear the bracelet.
I just wear the bracelet.
You find a bracelet in there of unknown value and of unknown origin.
Brace.
I wear the bracelet and see if it does
Oh
anything.
no. Okay. Just to make sure I got everything.
Yes.
So there was that 700 gold originally.
750
750 gold. I already
yeah.
added that. There was the diamond. Added that.
250 diamond, yeah.
Yeah. I added the gold worth next to it.
Yes.
250 diamond, bracelet, and rubies. 81
Yes.
gold worth.
81 gold worth of rupees.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's everything.
All right. Now that I have everything stored, like I had put it all in my
Yeah.
inventory, right? I will give.
I say out
You-
loud,
you look
this
at-
better be an even split because this wasn't your idea to come back here.
I look at Dane and I give him like a kiss with like a heart. Look cute.
Also, keep in mind we're like friends.
Oh,
now.
don't they want to like
Ew!
check their
You hear in your
pouches?
mind.
We tossed the pouches back.
I pull up the middle finger.
No, you didn't.
Dane's
Yes, we
confused.
did.
No,
we
you
yeah,
didn't.
pay attention next time. We had both tossed the pouches back to you.
Yeah,
The
we
two of
did.
them passed the pouches back, and they added that into the gold value already.
Oh, was that like the
I
the ones I
kept
rolled?
That was
for?
the extra
Yeah.
stuff that was added in. Don't.
Okay.
You have everything already. She picked up 31 gold out of her pouch, though.
Okay.
But that's all. But that's
fine.
it. Everything else
Yeah.
you have.
All right. I will give each of them. I will give you all the. Wait, you need it. Does he? Do I know that he needs the?
You have
diamond?
no idea. But you
You can
you
infer.
did see the diamond. You hear a voice in your head saying, "May be useful later."
I'm like, interesting. I'm like, let me have a look at that. I
Here,
inspect
it's
it.
yours.
Well,
It's a diamond about this large, which is
Oh,
relatively
shit, that's
large
huge.
for a
Don't
diamond.
forget all of our adventures together.
Okay, hang on. Let me.
It is roughly cut. It's like
Okay.
relatively
Okay,
raw.
add it
It's
to your
not
inventory.
refined, but it would be worth roughly 250 even in an unrefined state.
okay.
Okay, let me take that off my inventory, and I will give Solus. Solus.
The soulless.
I'll give you all the rubies.
So what was that?
It was 81 gold worth of small.
Oh,
rupees.
really?
But you couldn't tell.
It's actually
I
a
get-
good point.
Yeah, but I'm also not an
So
idiot.
let me put it like this: in practical, in your inventory, it's 81 gold worth. None of you actually know how much it's worth. It's just a bag of small gems. If you'd like to figure that out, you can roll me an intelligence, because none of you are specialized in gems. Except actually, he might know a little bit. And you can roll me intelligence checks.
Sure, I'll roll it too.
I added
There
a
we go.
custom item 250 diamond. Might be useful later.
Never mind.
20.
20.
I won't even say mine. It's too low.
Yeah, for both of you, you can tell roughly the gold worth of these.
Yeah, I see the mountain of gold you have there. You're not giving
You
me
have
any.
a mountain of your gold your own. Why do you need all this?
You realize when I didn't give you... Well, I gave you the cut you agreed to initially, first of all. And metagame, you don't know how much gold I got from the Starosta, nor how much gold I have. I rolled a nat 20 when you guys were assuming if I was lying or not. So you guys don't know, so stop basing your assumptions now
Okay.
off of that. So, anyways,
Okay,
I gave you your full amount. I gave you the full 250. So you should... You jumped off of the animal before you even got here. So you didn't even want to help us.
But
And
it
then...
did help.
Oh, in the end, when you saw that, we got gold out of it, when the guy handed us the gold.
I wouldn't say that.
I helped literally as I saw he was about to attack. And I thought you
Anyways,
guys were
what
gonna
the hell?
ignore it.
We're finally getting along. Where's the even distributions?
This is an even distribution. I
You're
just
giving
gave away
me-
250 gold worth of a diamond to this guy.
Well, can I tell how much gold that he just pulled out of the bag?
It's a lot.
Yeah, this amount of rubies is not
Okay,
evenly
okay,
split here.
okay. I give you another 100 gold. Don't start crying.
Okay.
Alright, are you guys done arguing about party gold?
Yes.
Solus, I didn't know you were Jewish.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
No, that's Yagi,
Yeah, that's yeah.
which sounds awfully close to Yagi.
I may have not been very creative in the moment. So, what do you guys do?
Well,
We need to
he-
rush to
he gave
Zadash.
them each stuff. Does that mean I only get the 31, or were you planning on giving me something else?
Yeah, no, I just gave away 100 gold. Deal with him.
Yeah, that's what you got kind of got skill issue.
You never threw your bag back.
Yeah, we threw the bag back in. We were like, yeah, do the thing. Unlucky, unfortunate. GG, well played. Remove.
Well, he
As
messed up.
this happens before Reese's
I'll give
can
her
open-
gold. Don't worry.
But before anyone says anything, I'm like, all right. Was it Ash? Any question mark?
Yes. On
Please.
max speed. Let's get back on the animals and run.
All right.
All right.
Do you want to handle giving her the gold first, so you don't like forget later?
Yeah, sure, Karis. Add 50 gold to you.
Thank you.
Make sure you add the 31 that you got from
I
the
did.
pouch. Yeah.
While what's it called?
Click yes on the computer. Well, yes. Sorry.
Oh, no. Are we like on the animals on the way now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
okay.
guys hop back up on the animals that were there. Those last all day, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys head out, continuing on your journey. You leave the cart there, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Actually, do we want to? Can we take it or no? Is there like no way to
Well,
attach the animals?
I recognize that the two horses are illusions. However, you do have beasts with you.
I mean, like, can we attach the beast to the cart?
You
Yeah,
could attempt
be.
to.
I attempt to
Animal
attach the beast to the
You
cart.
have a giant weasel and a hyena. The break beak, I don't think would really work. Well, it could.
I try with my miraculous power of animal handling.
And
that
we
I for
try.
some reason have.
Does this mean that it like adds all of their speed together for motion of travel? Because it like.
That's not how that
Nah, that's not how it works.
Also, the
So
animals.
how does it work?
It's just torque.
If
It's
two
like torque.
people are running at 20 kilometers per hour beside each other, do they now move at 40?
No.
Listen,
They're
bro.
moving
Automotive
something.
engineering, bro. Come on, easy. All right.
Okay.
Do I do the thing for
It's
animal
definitely
handling?
faster than riding one individually. I think.
Not really.
Sure,
Well,
it's faster than one, but you don't just add the speeds of the two of them together. That's not how that works.
It's like a magic.
magic, yeah.
I
Sure.
use the power of animal handling and bullshit. Let's see. Do I roll?
More the latter. Roll a roll
Okay.
an animal handling check.
Oh, but
I'm
yeah.
not gonna be too hard on this. I want you guys to get going.
Alright.
This
Over the- over
encounter.
the-
is-
I need to get to Zadash today.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Over the course of about the next 30 minutes, you guys are able to hook up the. Which animal do you choose of the two? Or are you gonna try and hook up all three?
I pick up the giant hyena and the giant weasel. To the
Oh,
cart.
you hook up those two? Okay. And the breakbeak, what are you doing with him?
Should we try to attach him?
We could tell them to follow.
Yeah, we'll just have him follow us.
All right.
Is anyone going to be riding him? Or is
Ooh,
he just
yeah.
following?
Have somebody.
I'll take him.
Yeah, Reese's take him
Okay,
as
Reese's
a ranged
hops on the
character.
axe.
Are you sure
Right?
you want to take him, or should I
Did
take him
we
because I
bring
can
the
control
cooked
him?
horse with us?
No, I like him.
Well, there is also the two things that are controlling the cart. So
Did we?
you're gonna have to command both of these guys.
We did portion out the cooked horse, right?
What?
Did you actually go and collect cooked horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's awful.
But they were illusions, so.
We don't. We
No.
Roll a
we-
survival
The
check.
dead ones weren't.
The dead ones weren't.
Oh.
Yeah, the
The
dead
two
ones in the back
alive
were. The
ones
two in the
were.
front were.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry. 2 of them were real.
Yeah.
The other 2 that on the cart that blew up were
We
not.
get very scuffed cooked
6.
horse.
We get cooked horse that
Six.
was cooked in
Six
Oshawa.
scuffed cooked horse.
Salmonella.
Don't you have
Would
a survival
say
bonus?
We knew what Oswald was.
No.
Skill issue.
We get cooked horse that was prepared in Hunter's Cafe.
Yeah.
6. Pretty much. You're trying to like cut. They are like severely charred on the outside, so as you're cutting,
Crispy.
it's like it's like crackling skin that's breaking off as you're trying to cut it. You can attempt to keep trying to carve this up. You will be
His
here for a
laptop
very
dogs
long
though.
time.
Nope. Not worth.
Fantastic. So we abandoned the horse meat.
Thank goodness.
And you guys hook up onto the cart. Where are you all sitting? So there's 2 seats in the cart on the front. There's
I'll sit
inside
up
the
front.
cart.
Solus should be at the front because he can control the animals.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the front, and I want Zaveldra up there with me.
But
Okay.
All right.
Dane, are you okay in the cart then?
Yeah, I'll sit with the elf.
And I'm on the axe speak.
Yeah, she's on the.
And
She
I'm
went on
looking,
the
I'm
axe
looking
speak.
at you through the window, waving.
I mean, in theory, if you wanted,
Actually-
you could join her on the axe speak, but
Break.
Actually,
You
no.
want?
Break
I,
week, sorry,
actually,
I
no.
keep
I'm
mixing
gonna be
that up.
inside the cart, and I'm gonna try to use my arcana knowledge to understand how they were able to create this
the hole that's
Hit.
there in the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
you say that.
It
when
Seems
I'm-
like a useful cart to have to like
Yeah.
keep.
We have a secret little
Yeah.
hole,
That's
and you
so-
notice when you close the door, if you wait a few moments, the illusion reemerges and hides it.
Yeah.
Do I add 1 cart to my
I'm
inventory?
going to investigate to see if I recognize that type of magic.
Okay, so you're gonna roll an Arcana check, and you guys all head off.
Yep.
Okay, there's no animal handling required for the rest of this because he controls them.
Yeah.
And you guys head off for the day.
So I look behind me.
2 + 5, 7.
2 + 5, 7. Alrighty. With a 7, this is beyond your understanding. You have heard, even with a 7, you have heard of items such as the handy haversack, the why am I forgetting the name of it? Literally the most famous item in D&D, the bag of holding. There we go.
The sack I pulled my ginormous glaive out of.
Yeah, kind of. You've heard of a bag of holding.
Glaive.
Those are like extra dimensional spaces that can exist inside smaller things. Maybe it's something like that. You don't understand the nature of the enchantment though fully.
I would like to do 2 things.
It does seem to be like a 5 by 5 foot square that it is inside there though, so it's not large. Yes, sorry.
Oh. I do 2 things while we're in this cart. The first thing is I look behind me and see Dane having an immense skill issue analyzing the.
You can't
the pocket
see Dane.
dimension.
He's inside the cart. You cannot.
Oh,
see
is it
inside the
not
cart
like
from the
one
front.
of those where it's like
It's fully
like,
covered.
Oh shit! Okay. Because Dane is having such a huge skill issue, I can see through. Okay. Well, while we're riding, I attempt to talk to the voice or see if I can understand it.
Okay, what do you say?
So while we're riding, in my head, I'm just like, so, hello?
Yes.
Kinda horny.
What?
I cannot assist.
Let's try this again. Who are you?
Great sage ability.
Ability, great sage. What can you do?
I can assist. Help bring knowledge that you would not be otherwise known. That would not otherwise be known.
Assist.
Man has Siri.
Menace. All right.
Note. Memory loss detected. I will assist. I will assist. I will assist.
Oh,
It seems to have malfunctioned a little bit. You get the sense that you have been exposed to something that does allow you to get information, but it's not quite there yet.
I let it be. I just, the Solus looks at me like while my face is being.
You literally have like a
Important.
blank expression as you're
Yeah.
doing this, like, staring off into the infinite void.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I imagine Solus looks to his right and is like, "You good?"
Solus?
Are you all right, man? You look a little out of it.
I'm just thinking about things.
Wow.
All right, man. Okay, if you didn't want to tell me, you just could have said nothing.
I mean, you know, like disappearing into thin air is like not ideal, you know, bro.
Yeah. About that, what's that bit about? Like, can you control it?
Curious. Can I have a
Um,
chocolate from a bowl? If it's there.
it
little
seems like if I think
Oh, so that's
if I think about or focus and concentrate on something, I can like come back, but I can't control when it just happens.
Oh.
It's weird.
That's interesting. I'm gonna try to will my animals to go as fast as possible. I say we stay up through the night on the road to Zadash, and try to get there as soon as possible. I say we also don't stop. Like I knock on the cart and I yell out and Karis can or Reese's can hear me like on the breakbeat riding. I yell out to all of them. We do not stop for anything that's not Zadash.
So you guys are not going to sleep.
I agree with this. I'm like, you know what? Sure.
You guys, I just want to make sure you're not sleeping. You're just
Yep.
going.
We're gone.
Yeah, we're going.
The smell of the horse jerky that's left on Hannah, it like keeps us awake.
Jerky is a little bit of a nice way to put it. Alrighty.
Slushy.
So you guys push through. As the light is getting dim, it is getting deep into the night as you guys are pushing down across this field. You guys continue on into the late evening. It gets to about midnight. You push through still, early morning. And it comes at about 5 a.m. when all of a sudden, well, actually, I'm not going to say all of a sudden. You would know that this is coming. Your beasts are about to disappear.
I pull
Don't
us.
think about it.
I pull us to a stop,
You command them to stop, yeah.
and I say, "All right, everybody off the cart while I renew this thing."
As you pull the cart to a stop just in time as and the cart just tilts forward down. Dane, you feel some shock and you
I
almost
face
fall.
plant into the wall.
Deck save, please.
22.
22. Fantastic. You will. You're able to keep yourself from actually taking any damage. You guys all get out the cart. As you're getting ready, you guys are all really tired. You had a hell of a battle yesterday, and you've pushed through the night. It's the sun's rising now, about to rise.
All right, I say we take
Short rest.
a short rest and just recover some energy while I
Cool.
call in my some.
As you
some
guys
more
are calling
animals.
that out, I'd like everyone to add 1 point of exhaustion.
That's the thing.
Yes, it is. You all have disadvantage on all skill checks.
What time is it in the game?
It's like 5 to 6 a.m.
Okay.
How do you add a point of exhaustion?
Does that get removed with a short rest?
No.
I'm gonna say
Long
maybe.
rest only. And the longer you don't long rest, the more exhaustion you build up until eventually you die.
Oh, sweet.
I'm gonna suggest that maybe. we
At
should
each
sleep.
level of
I say we.
exhaustion,
Okay, yeah, guys. I actually say that we sleep before I call in any new animals.
So you guys traveled all the way through the night, and at about 6 in the morning, y'all are going to go to sleep.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
Our sleep schedule is going to be all
Did you
sorts
think
of fun.
nothing would happen if you didn't sleep?
Well, no, I just wanted to get as far as possible in the day.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, sure. Let's sleep at 6 a.m.
So you guys all pull off to the side, and you decide that maybe you should sleep for a little bit, as the exhaustion is really starting to get to you all.
We're all sleeping in the cart.
Alrighty. And
Yeah,
you just
I'm-
all go to bed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm using Solus as a body pillow. He doesn't say anything about it. Remove. as Dane says that, I put my.
Dane, where did you put the large sack of money?
Sorry?
Where'd you put the large sack of money?
My inventory, I guess.
Like backpack.
Like up your ass? Like no, like practically, where did it go? Beside
Backpack?
you, like you have it with you.
In the
I
didn't he
guess
say he put it
so.
inside that little compartment?
Did you? I never heard him say that.
No, he didn't. He just
He
says
said
he has the
held
money.
it, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how does inventory work in this game. Is it very
So
specific?
you can either equip it like it's a bag on.
Let me
the,
put it like this: in practice, you have a large sack of gold.
Right.
You can try and put that in your backpack, but nothing else will fit in your backpack but it. Or you can keep it to your side, or you can find some other way to distribute it.
It's crazy how I have basically no money that I can hold on to.
You guys can hold a lot of gold, but the practice in this is that he has a large
Yeah, he
sack of
needs-
gold
yeah.
with a bunch of other things in it.
So as I see Hanna inspecting this large gold bag, I point to my nutsack and say it's bigger, and I found a place to store it. So
I'm asking where it was because you guys were all sleeping. That's all I'm asking. Y'all can't do anything about
I
it
would
now.
assume in the cart. Just
I'm
I'd say
assuming
it's in the
cart,
backpack.
in the cart beside you, or did you take everything out of your backpack and put the gold in your backpack?
Well, I guess I can't. I didn't know how inventory works, so I guess if it's gonna be next to me, I guess I can just use it as like a pillow, like prop against it, like prop
Sure.
it up and just.
hard metal.
the
As you
floor?
guys all sleep, y'all wake up probably early afternoon now. You slept through pretty much the entire morning and the beginning of the afternoon. As y'all are waking up, Dane, your head is on the floor.
What the fuck?
Dane, you fat fuck.
And as you wake up, you look over, and the door to the what's it called? To the cart is slightly ajar. And where was your bracelet?
Like on my head.
Are all of us in the cart to
Uh,
sleep?
You guys were all in the cart
Okay,
sleeping.
okay.
Yeah.
But like it was like under my robe. So
Okay, and you put it on, right? And
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
wearing it. Okay. You wake up and you feel, I'm assuming you all are waking up around the same time.
Mm.
Yeah.
You notice that, and you also feel a slight pain around, and you look and you see that the gem that was emblazoned in it is broken.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I look around. There's no sack at all.
Nope.
You
Yeah.
slept on top of a hidden compartment. You didn't put it in there.
I
Never
don't
said he did.
don't think it would have made a difference. It literally just vanished.
What just finished?
The sack.
So if you find
Yeah,
a
so
door that's slightly open and a missing bag of gold,
I don't
you
think it was stolen because I have a
the
very
door was
good.
open.
I have a really good passive perception. I don't think somebody
You
could
really-
just take it
Sleeping.
from under me.
I can tell from here that
You
you
could be
don't.
surprised.
It was stolen from you, man. It was
I doubt
stolen.
it. His bracelet's broken. I think. It has
Yeah,
something to do
because
with
someone
that.
tried to steal it off his wrist and couldn't.
Do I
I
inspect?
wouldn't jump to that conclusion.
I
That
inspect
seems
my
weird.
bracelet and see if I can.
Well,
like,
do you guys have your? Do
Roll
you have
me-
your gold? Do you guys? Wait. So is it like
roll
all-
me. You know what? I'll like roll perception or Arcana.
Ooh, perception.
Yalla, natural
Come on,
20.
come on.
16.
+6.
Yeah. Now that you're looking at the bracelet, you take note. There appears to be some runes engraved in it.
Huh.
You're not sure what they mean, but there might have been something magical to this bracelet that you weren't aware of.
Am I able to decipher it with any of my languages, or is that not how
What
it
languages
works?
do you speak?
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Korean, Zemian.
Nope.
Zemnian.
Nothing.
What about primordial?
Nope.
I ask. I ask.
Although he also hasn't shared
Okay.
this to you guys.
I
Oh.
also ask everyone else: is all your gold that I gave you still with you?
Oh, that's
Yes.
smart. Oh, damn.
You guys find that all of your stuff is still on you.
Wait, so like, did all my gold just vanish, or?
No, just the sack that you guys
But I
had
put
taken.
that with the rest of my.
You mixed your gold into the bigger
Well, I
sack,
assumed so.
so then all of your gold is gone.
Oh, okay, lovely. Oh, I'll take that.
You didn't question anything about that bracelet, man.
Well, he couldn't have.
Yeah, I mean,
He grabbed the bracelet and just put it on, and that was it. He grabbed it out of a large sack that was in a hidden compartment.
Oh, okay. I see
Did
what
a
happened
fucking
now.
like goblin hop out of the bracelet?
No. It's a fucking tracker bracelet.
You think that they would just abandon all of their wealth with no chance at getting it back?
Okay, to be
Okay,
fair,
that
that's still on
makes
you though.
sense. It's not on me. I didn't realize that, like in like the one RPG game in history, that your inventory works different for gold.
What do you mean? It's just
You
the
notice
set-
that
I
you had
told
a
you
big-
this. I told you this before
Yeah.
you started playing.
Yeah, but
That
like,
gold in general, I will not have an encumbrance. But if you have anything that's large or anything like that, you will have to deal with how you're going to carry and bring it
but
around.
that literally that means half my inventory now has to be accounted for.
No.
No, it doesn't. You have
We'll
a
discuss
backpack.
this. Can we discuss this off stream? Because we can't.
Yeah.
We're
Sure,
boring
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
by arguing here.
Sure,
Your
sure.
gold, the gold sack is gone.
No more gold sack. I try. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I don't. Fuck.
So you only have what was distributed out to you guys.
We
Okay, well,
unlucky GG removed.
there's nothing we can do about
So you
it
still
now.
have the diamond. You still
Yeah.
have the extra gold that you guys split.
Okay.
That's it.
So,
That's nice. Looks like we're gonna have to kill people for gold now. Fuck
How
that.
far are we from Zadash at this point?
About 2 days travel.
2 days travel.
Yeah.
We can make through 2 days. And what if we like super speed up, or not like speed up, but like just power through it?
Without sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
By the end of it, you will have disadvantage on all skill checks, you will have half movement speed, and the third one will take effect just as you arrive. I have to double check what the third one is. I've never seen a third point of
Let's
exhaustion in real
sleep.
life.
Let's sleep. Okay.
Okay, fine. We'll
6, you die.
Okay, we move. So I roll for new animals.
Yeah?
Alright, I ask everyone. I tell everyone. Oh, I think it's a tracking bracelet. Should I destroy it or do I keep it with me and see if we
You
can
do see that the
reverse it?
center gem seems to be cracked.
Yeah. Do I recognize that any of the other materials is like valuable or?
You're not really sure. There is a couple other gems on it, but they're not very large.
Hmm. You know, I'll keep it on me until we go to a jewel. Or...
Okay, so I got tiger, giant hyena, and black bear.
Okay. The black bear is going to be an issue.
Black bear, you said last time one person could ride it.
Yeah. It's not going to be able to keep up with the other beasts in your cart. You'll have to go as slow as the black bear.
Technically, we only need 2.
Yeah, we do only need 2.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
just have the other one like trail behind, even if it falls a little behind.
You
I
can
just,
dismiss it.
Yeah, dismiss it.
I guess I dismiss it.
It's up to you. I'm just like you can have him trail behind, but
Okay,
after about an
that-
hour, he's going to be so far fucking behind you.
So does that still consume its charge?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still summoned it.
Whatever. I'll just keep it behind.
You didn't have to. You chose to.
Whatever. So I still keep it behind. There's
Okay,
no
you
point
try
in
to get it to
dismissing
follow behind you, but it will lag behind unless you want to slow down to keep up with it, which I'm
fine.
assuming no. So you guys head on, traveling for the rest of the day. Someone roll me a D100.
Can I do it?
Let me try
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Let Karis do it.
Karis, please.
Oh my gosh.
Karis, if you roll a 100, you're dead.
49.
49. Cool.
Yeah, we got a mid-sized
you guys
rebel.
could, you guys
49
continue on with
dragons.
You guys already had that interaction. You guys continue on for your day without much happening. You make it to the end of the day. What would you guys like to do?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Yeah, I was like,
You all lock down to sleep.
And this time we lock the fucking door.
Also, I want to note that I think
The door does not have a lock.
we should park off of the road so that we're like slightly less
Oh, actually, sorry, no,
visible.
the door does have a lock. It would. Yeah, sorry. You
I
pull
s-
off the road.
Pull off the road, kind of so we're like less visible from the road if someone's passing by the cart. Obviously, it's big, but like just not directly in the middle of the road.
So you guys pull off a little bit, maybe about 30, 40 feet off the road, near a tree. Pull down for the night. And you all go to sleep in the cart and you lock it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys sleep.
Okay.
Dane,
Oh yeah, I'll sleep. Everyone's asleep.
in your dream,
Oh,
you sleep. The darkness behind your eyelids. Until eventually you doze off. Hearing the slight sound of water. Flowing.
fuck.
I'm pissing inside.
And you open your eyes.
The goddess.
And you're in an endless black void. And you turn to see what you first thought was water moving.
What the hell?
Appears to be a stream filled with some red liquid. a little bit more viscous than water.
Well, I'm feeling slightly nostalgic,
Okay.
and I approach the stream
Yes.
and I visit it.
Really?
As you begin to unclothe, you go to urinate inside of the stream, and as you do, you hear.
No, what the hell?
Oh, you're a funny one. Oh, you're funny for Ragazoo.
Oh,
And
it's you again.
emerging from the darkness ahead, 3 times the size of your body.
What do you want?
You're planning something. You're planning something, aren't you?
So, fueled by the fact I'm already pissed off from the gold,
Yes.
I'm like really mentally trying to block any sort of like using psionic ability to really mentally block any sort of like plan that we had. And like I don't know what you're
Roll
talking
a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Unfortunately, as you're trying to push back, your mind is not quite able to fight back as there's a sudden breakthrough. And you feel yourself talking mind's memories, and he goes, interesting. You wish to release Ragazoo? Oh, this will be so much fun! As he, the laughing is just uncontrollable and emanating from everywhere. And then all of a sudden, now at your size, a black shadow with like a Cheshire grin open in front of you.
Oh, backhand. No, I'm kidding.
Looking at you, eyes open with black and red pupils in the center that are glowing.
Oh, what do you want?
He grabs at you with his finger below your chin. You find yourself unable to move as he goes, "You'll be mine for just a while longer." And as he dunks, a tongue emerges from the creepy, wide smile and licks around the side of your face before going back in.
He just starts French kissing you.
No. And he goes,
I mean, I would.
like this, like a hand emerges out from the shadowy darkness and pinches right in front of where your solar plexus is. And as he pulls back, you feel a tension pulling, and you see this ghostly blue-white essence pulled. His soul. As he's holding it. You will be so scrumptious. As he lets go. You feel yourself breathing for a moment, and he goes, "You won't win." And he emerges going back into the darkness. You see nothing, as just
What
pure
the hell?
blackness enters your mind, and you feel pure cold and dread settle in your heart.
I feel dread and cold.
Thank you. And you will wake up from that point. Zaveldra.
Yes.
Do I get a long rest or?
You will be, yes. As you are currently in your not so much dreamscape as Kalishtar do not dream. You find yourself in your meditative state. And you open your eyes to see a similar void to one you have been lost in for quite an amount of time already before. In front of you, however, you see what looks to be a small, little golden floating orb. Hello. It begins to... it like glows in response to as it speaks.
Hello? Is that you?
Question identified. I am Sage.
Great sage. Huh.
Do you have any questions for me?
Why are you here?
Ah. Question identified. Answer. Unknown.
Huh. Are you like alive?
Question. Analyzed. How do you define life? You seem to have reached an existential question for this entity.
You know what? Let's put that on standby for now. Let's
Stand by.
You mentioned you were analyzing memories?
Yes.
Do you remember, or are you able to, or have you gotten any progress?
Progress is slow. Progress is 2%.
2%, huh?
1% progress done by great sage.
Oh. Well, would you like to play a game?
What kind of game?
Does chess exist in this world?
Dragon chest does.
As you say that, the clouds form in front of you, making it look to be like a chess set.
I play against the Great Sage until we wake up.
Okay. I fucking hate you. I know exactly what you're doing right now. This is not Veldora and the Ifriti. Either way, that's funny as hell. And you play Great Sage for the
Yes.
play Great Sage. Yes, you play chess with the Great Sage for the rest of the night as you sleep. And you guys all wake up. You all take your long rest.
Yep. All right. So by the end of today, I think we make it to Zadash. So let me try summoning in some more animals.
It'll be the evening when you guys arrive in Zadash. Yes.
Okay. Sweet. I'm excited.
I can't wait to sleep outside of Zadash and then disappear out of this planet. It's gonna be crazy. I'm
Alrighty.
gonna enjoy my chess
All
game.
right. I rolled 2, and I got the giant weasel. And ooh, tiger. Just giant weasel.
You got a tiger, a giant weasel.
Yeah, that's it. I just rolled 2.
Alrighty. Pass it to him. Well, I'm trying to hide it from the stream, like we like they
We're
can't
asking
see.
we're asking each other if we want to order pizza.
Yes.
Surprise!
Sorry.
That exists in our world.
Can you imagine metagaming having food? He typed a response. XD Lamau. You couldn't even spell XD. You had to put XD.
Yes, sir.
See what I'm dealing with?
I thought we would have gotten full off of the horse jerky.
Yeah, same. Honestly, I was kind of excited for
But
this
anyways,
turkey.
yeah. So
Alrighty,
we
yes.
ride and
You guys continue on your ride.
Yeah, we continue.
Hopefully, with nothing occurring. Who would like to roll the D100 for today? Your last one. before you leave Zadash.
Karis wants to roll it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I already did it. You can
Oh,
do
you know
it.
what'd be cool? You know
Zio?
what'd be
I already did it once, so you can do
No,
it.
you can do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Take one of each.
Although
die.
if you roll
This
a
one or
high
this one?
thing, then I'm going next. I go next.
That'd be cool.
It doesn't work like that.
Oh
for
right, I
this
forgot.
one.
29.
29.
Oh no.
Can I see what I would have rolled?
29
Voldemort
baboons.
himself
Actually, I have 100
materializes.
here.
It's actually a really good time for you to roll this one. As you guys are beginning to approach the dash, about a little after midday, you guys still have another 6 hours of your journey or so. In the far distance, you can just barely see the peaks of what looks to be some kind of towers, of what you would assume to be Zadash.
Yay.
Twin Towers?
No. Well, as one of the towers does seem to be broken at the tip, cracked, almost like there was recently some kind of explosion or attack.
Almost as if. Oh god.
But not recent. When I say recently, maybe
September?
within the last 2 months.
Do I
3 months. Maybe within actually, probably a few months ago at this point.
Do we
Like
see
last
a
September?
So you're saying just the tip of the
Please.
tower was missing its outer layer?
Yes, the tower was circumcised. Are you happy?
I don't know. It seems like Yagdi
Was-
would be from there.
Please.
You're way too suggestive. You think people are dumb. Yes. So, as you guys see this, you do, however, who has the highest passive perception? I believe it's you, Sabelja, right?
By far.
I'm 13. What's yours?
Infinitely bigger.
Off to the distance, you see what looks to be. They would be humanoid if it wasn't for the fact that they appear to be using all fours, sprinting at max speed towards the direction of Zadash. Maybe about 250 feet, 300 feet off to your right. They seem to be ducking just past like trees and shrubbery as they can on their way. You're just barely able to see them pass over a small stretch of expanse where there's nothing blocking them, and then they are hidden again behind bush.
So 2 creatures just ran away from Zadash?
You don't know what towards.
Oh, towards.
And you don't know exactly if it was a creature. It would be a humanoid shape, except it was running on all
It's
fours.
Babu Baby.
And they just vanished near the door?
No. So there's sparse shrubbery and
Oh,
trees and
okay,
stuff,
there's
and
like
especially in the distance over there, it's more actually wooded over that area. You see a break in it where they pass through, and just like for a second or two, you see them out of the corner of your eye, and then they go back into the shrubbery, and you can't see them anymore.
I press Z and see if I can zoom in.
It's hold control, but you don't have Optifine installed.
I asked the party if any of them saw that and mentioned that I just saw that.
Oh,
None of you saw anything.
no, I didn't see shit, man.
Let's be careful while we approach the gate.
Sounds good. And we keep pressing on.
Fantastic.
I'm aware. I am perceiving while we approach the gate.
Roll perception check as you're keeping eye. You still have another like 6 hours before you get to the gate.
Oh,
You guys can't see the gate. You just in the distance can see the tips peeking.
Okay, well, I don't trust it, so you know what? We perceive. 12.
12? Okay. With a 12, by the way, if you guys are going to order, you need to do it now. Otherwise, we're not getting it tonight.
Also true.
So, as you keep your perception on, you guys eventually, towards the end of the day, as evening is about to approach, approach what looks to be an insane looking city. The outer walls.
Bro forgets I perceive the planet. Oh, I rolled the D100 just to see what I would have gotten. It was a 94.
I'm gonna open this image up for you guys so you guys can get a sense of what this looks like to some degree.
Yeah, I remember him. Yo, I'd smash the thing with the tail.
You guys all see
That's Chester, isn't it?
that in the picture that I put up, it was fan art, and there is Jester in it, and you have decided that Jester is the one you wish to smash.
Yes.
The weasel hopped out of.
You'd have a better chance with her mother.
Shit. MILFs?
Oh, I know.
You guys will see what happens later.
Oh, okay.
As you guys are beginning to approach the city, the wall is relatively long on this side of the city as you guys approach. You pull in and you see what looks to be a large set of gates. There's a small line that is formed as people are getting checked as they're entering. You guys have wild beasts running your cart as you begin to approach. What do you guys do?
We move in so we can like park the cart somewhere.
You don't see anywhere to park the cart immediately on the outside.
No, on the inside. Like we were wanting to pass.
I see. Well, first there's a lineup, and everyone's getting checked on their way in. So you guys join the lineup?
Yeah, we joined the lineup.
Cool. What were the beasts in the front of the cart again?
A giant hyena and a tiger.
Cool! As you pull up behind someone, there's two people who seem to be just standing there, and one of them turns around for a sec. Ah! Screams, "What?"
I look down and I say, don't worry. They're friendly and very trained. And I command in my mind for the tiger to
nod its head?
Basically.
Not bow down, the one to nod its head. It looks and goes... its teeth. And as it does that, the guy goes... Okay. He's like, he doesn't turn around. He like keeps an eye off to the side.
I say, if it makes you feel any better, because like one of these animals can pull the cart, right?
Slowly and with struggle.
But
No,
we're at the gate, right?
Yeah.
I feel bad.
So I just like I do this, and just the tiger disappears. Like I dismiss just the
Okay,
tiger.
and you have just, what was it, a
Giant hyena.
giant hyena.
Not much better, but I wanted to show
No,
that,
not
like,
really.
Like
As-
at will, I can just.
It looks like that one dumb hyena from The Lion King.
Yeah, that's what I
which
was
is-
imagining.
It's just standing there, it's like looking around joyfully, like, this is an interesting life I got.
Reminds me of Hannah.
Let's not get into the politics of that.
Politics, wow. Yeah. So,
Politics.
oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I'll show you this later. Cool. As you guys are doing, you're waiting in line for a little while, and eventually you guys do get up to the front where the guards are there, and one of them's just staring at the hyena. And the other walks up and says, State your business.
We are here to speak with the Starosta. There is imminent danger coming from Hupperduke to here, and the city's in grave danger. And also, I need to see the invulnerable vagrant, if you know where that shop is.
Do you have a note?
Yes, I do. And I pull...
The note that the Starosta
yeah.
made for you before you left. Yes, and this note does not have a seal, because you don't have the seal available. But you open it, and the guard looks at it and goes, very well. Present this at the... Oh my gosh. What is the name of the place? Okay, I'll look up the name of it. Present this as you enter the Northern District. They will point you to where the Starostas is. Hand it to you. That cannot enter the city, though. And they point at the hyena.
Then can we at least move our cart into the city with it, and then I'll make it disappear? How else will we get the cart into the city?
You look pretty strong.
I hope you realize that if we don't help you guys, you're going to be evaporated just like Hupperduke was.
Roll a
So,
persuasion check.
You're going to be evaporated. Yo, if you don't roll high, we're fucked.
I'm assuming you're not indicating you're gonna kill them. So
No,
persuasion.
I'm not, I'm
Yeah.
so I rolled a 19 plus persuasion plus 3, so 22.
Can I just ban you from rolling d20s?
I'm sorry.
I mean, he
The
didn't
roll-
roll a d20, so.
I did roll a d20.
I hope he did.
Oh. I hope he
What was the total?
23? Wait, no.
It's 19.
Persuasion.
19 plus 3.
Yeah, 22.
22. They rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, but
Does
22
that
though.
beat 22? Because I rolled a natural 20 earlier,
Yes.
and then they...
They have a natural 20 plus 2. The general idea is meets it, beats it. And because you're the one who was attempting to persuade, they look at you and they go, actually, no. No, it would go in your favor. Sorry. And they go, very, very well. I will have someone escort you, though.
Sure.
He whispers over to the other guard, and the other guard goes, "Follow me."
So we move forward, and I as we're
Follow the
walking,
guy.
I asked the guy, so do you know where the invulnerable vagrant is?
Give me a second.
As well as
Oh
the
yeah,
library.
maybe I can show him the bracelet as well.
Yeah, as well as the library of the Cobalt Soul. Well, I guess that would be awesome.
Yes. Sorry. So, the name of the place I forgot was to the northern of the city is the Tri-Spires. It's the section where you'll find the Starostas. Additionally, yes, you'll find that in the Pentamarket. It's in the central western part of the city.
Central Western. Excellent. I said we stop by there first before we go into the Starostas, so
Alrighty.
you can ask.
So he brings
I
you
say we go
over,
in first.
maybe about a block off from the entrance. You do find what looks to be a relatively large stable. You bring the cart in, and this also goes, "We do not tend to that. And he's pointing at the hyena.
And as we park up, I just do this, and the hyena vanishes.
The hyena vanishes and the cart just drops. And he goes, "Ah, I see. Will it be just the cart then?"
Just the cart, yes.
Okay. How long will you be for?
I'll pay you now for 2 days, and then just add another day on after that. We'll go day by day after that.
Very well, 10 gold.
Sure. I give him 10 gold.
Fantastic. Takes it, mark it off from your inventory. And you guys go, head off into the streets of Sadash. Wow! Now, if it suits all of you,
Nope.
Yes,
I agree.
you're so obsessive.
Yeah, but I
We
agree
finally
with
made it, man.
that. Yeah, but like
so
you know,
Halloween is when we begin our
Yeah,
season.
exactly.
Yeah,
It'll be
Halloween
cool.
is Zadash, bro.
Halloween's at Ash, easy. The party votes Halloween's at Ash.
Let me put it like this. It's going to take another hour and a half at least if you really want to go to the Invulnerable Favorite. There's a lot to be talked about. And we will not be able to get food.
Thank you guys for joining.
Yeah,
Sure,
check
I
it out.
guess.
You can go there if you want, and we can end it like when you arrive at the thing, but it won't change much for you. And I told you this already. Them repairing the sword is not going to be instant.
I know, but I want to get the conversation out of the way.
The conversation is not going to be able to be done tonight, is what I'm saying. It's a
Okay.
long conversation.
Sure.
Okay. So, to those of you who have all tuned in, thank you very much. I believe this was... How long did we stream for today? Long time. Whatever it is.
I think Great Sage would know.
A great sage would know. Unfortunately, DM does not. So yes, thank you all for joining us in Divers on another episode of
Reincarnated
Broken
as
Bonds.
one. Oh yeah, that.
We will be returning on Halloween for our next episode. Most likely on Halloween. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you around, and keep diving. Oh wow, oof! I gotta work on this.
I did that.
I really gotta work on this. Keep diving, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.